Cryptonauts. Welcome back to episode 543. Alright, so before we get started, here's the Discord I have open here. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Our community is growing, so it's nice to see new people here. Join the Discord. It's going to be in the link in the description below at the Cointree, okay? And speaking of Cointree, let's go ahead and plug in that Cointree right now. That Cointree is cointr.ee/C3 media. All right, Cryptonauts, this is episode 543 for the month of August 20th, 2023. If you guys want to donate via crypto to C3 Media, that'd be awesome. But I also appreciate just some subscriptions, likes, follows, comments. Those are all great, and so far the channel has been slowly growing, so that's a good thing. We're on the positive side. Every single month we are slowly growing, so that's great. Okay, cool. Follow us on Nostr. I finally got all the information updated on Nostr, so that's great. Fountain.fm is one of the best ways to earn crypto passively for listening to the podcast. So if you guys want to earn some satoshis for simply listening to the podcast, you can. There you go. And if you guys want to, you guys can donate to our Bitcoin Lightning address, after listening to a couple episodes. All right, so with that said, now let's head on over to the first. What do we have first? We have CoinGecko up. Let's look at the market. Yes, because the market has been juicy. Yes. All right, cool. Bitcoin, where are we at? So let's do the market cap first. Market cap is 1,101. Wait, 1,000 million, billion, trillion. $1,101 billion right now, up by 0.5% with a BTC dominance of 46.1%. Okay, now let's look at the top 10. Bitcoin at $26,107. Ethereum at $1,678. Tether in third place at 99 cents. BNB or Binance at $216. XRP at 52 cents, USD coin at 99 cents, Lido staked Ether at $1,678, Cardano at 26 cents, Dogecoin at 6 cents, Solana at $21, Tron at 7 cents, Polkadot at $4.50, Polygon at 57, Shiba Inu, yeah, it's a fraction of a penny. Litecoin at $66. Okay, with that said, I actually went a little too far. I was supposed to do the top 10, but there you go, a little extra. As you guys can see here on the right side here on the screen, the seven day movement. You can see Bitcoin is definitely down 11%, which is awesome. I like it because I get to stack more sats. Same thing with like BNB, dude. BNB is a buy right now, man. If it breaks below 200, that's a steal, man. That's a steal. There's a lot of development going on with BNB and on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops below 20 grand, which a lot of people are speculating it's going to go below 20, well, I don't know. I don't really follow the markets like that. I stack sats, so if it does, I'm definitely gonna buy up. That's like my trigger buy point is like once it breaks below 20k. Yeah, some people are saying like it needs to go down. It needs to go down to 10k. If it goes down to 10k, amazing, dude, amazing. I am definitely stacking up more stats for that. Cool. All right. So with that said, that is our market cap provided by CoinGecko. Thank you, CoinGecko. Oh, by the way, if you guys sign up, you guys can earn some candies here, and with those candies, you guys can earn rewards. Okay. All right, now let's go move on to the first news of the day, provided by Decrypt.co. All our news is provided by Decrypt.co. We are not sponsored by them. We just really like their news. So with that said, first news is this week in crypto Twitter, CoinGecko admits shell deal was a mistake. Trump's crypto wallet gets outdated. Written by Tim Huckey. All right, here we go. There was a flash crash towards the end of the working week that sent the price of all major cryptocurrencies tumbling down. The major sell-off was no doubt linked to the news that Chinese property giant Evergrande filed for Chapter 15 bankruptcy protection in a Manhattan court, causing big asset holders to dump riskier investments like stocks and Bitcoin. A great many tweets were going around alleging that Tether had vast exposure to Evergrande, although that is almost certainly misinformation. Tether itself denied any exposure to the beleaguered developer back in 2021, and the dollar stablecoin issuer completely eliminated commercial paper, unsecured short-term promises of debt repayment by corporations from its USDT reserves last year. In spite of the dubious alleged factoids going viral on Twitter this week, crypto favorite social media platform remained a source of invaluable information for a plethora of other concerns. On Monday, entrepreneur and NFT trader Jeffrey Mackay, Big Brother, Huang, announced he was dropping his defamation suit against crypto's most popular sleuth, Zach XBT. And here's a tweet from Mackay. I am withdrawing my defamation suit against Zach XBT. Zach has many times in the past been of great service to the crypto community, and pursuing legal actions against him was a last resort, but not the right path. I appreciate that Zach has made important amendments to his yada yada. Zach XBT accused Wang of embezzling 22,000 ETH, a whopping $36.9 million at today's price. But following the lawsuit, the pair appears to have negotiated through the dispute, and Zach XBT has softened the accusatory language. The blockchain gumshoe tweeted his own statement on the matter. And here's a tweet from Zach. Today, at Mackay, Big Brother has agreed to voluntarily withdraw the lawsuit. I have updated my article with additional content from Mackay, plus edits from myself. While I am disappointed it went down the legal route in the first place, I am appreciative we were able to find a resolution. That same day, open source blockchain funding platform Gitcoin announced a controversial new partnership with fossil fuel giant Shell. Critics, including Ethereum developers and advocates, accused Shell of using the Ethereum-based Gitcoin as a greenwashing prop to deceive the public into thinking it's more environmentally conscious than it is. Ouch. Gitcoin's executive director Kyle Weiss wrote a Twitter statement too lengthy to produce, alerting critics that the deal was made after he personally asked for significant alterations to or redlined the F out of. Shell's proposal and the process involved heavy internal wrangling with Gitcoin itself. He appeared to concede that we effed up, me and the team. On Wednesday, blockchain intelligence firm Arkham shared details of 45's $2.8 million crypto holdings. Trump, who has long been publicly skeptical of crypto, holds at least $500,000 worth of Ether. And here's a tweet from Arkham showing the exact holdings of what Donald Trump has in crypto. It looks like he's holding ETH, Wrapped ETH, Matic, and USDC. The most he has is ETH at... looks like he has 1,535. Is that correct? Let me check here. Let me actually open this link up here. Let's see. The holdings. I'm guessing it's 1,535,000 ETH. At $2.79 million. Okay, whatever. Let's continue on. All right, Trump's financial statement from August 14, 2023 quotes cryptocurrency balance of $2,806,341. This is almost identical to the present balance of the largest royalty-free fee wallet associated with Collect Trump NFT project. On Thursday, there was rumors of a potentially colossal mistake on Shibarium, Shiba Inu's Layer 2 Ethereum blockchain. Here is a tweet from Shroom Daddy. In case y'all were wondering how Shibarium is going, here's a screenshot of "We effed up hard." It was a $1.7 million mistake, according to sleuthing done by crypto Twitter news outlet Degen News. Degen News tweets, breaking $1.7 million worth of ETH sent to Shiba Tokens ETH Layer 2 Shibarium bridge rumored to be unrecoverable. Ouch. That day, crypto asset manager Grayscale announced it needed fresh talent in its ETF department. And here's a tweet from Grayscale. Our ETF team is hiring. And there's a link to their hiring section. Barely 24 hours later, Bloomberg ETF expert James Seffart announced that that those hoping to see the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, converting Grayscale's Bitcoin fund into ETFs will have to wait a bit longer. Here's a tweet from James. Update. Unfortunately, today is not the day either. No decision on Grayscale versus SEC Gov case for converting GBT into a Bitcoin ETF. Come back next Tuesday for more potentially useless updates. Wow. And entrepreneur, Dallas Mavericks owner, and Shark Tank star Mark Cuban criticized OpenSea, one of his own portfolio company, for rolling back royalties. That same day, OpenSea announced it was ending support for BNB. What? Really? Wow, that's actually a surprise. That's, to me, like the biggest surprise of the news so far. Let's see what's going on here. OpenSea tweets, last year we added several chains, including BNB Smart Chain, after seeing excitement in the wider NFT ecosystem. But as our space evolves, we need to align resources with the most promising efforts. We decided the cost to continue supporting BSC outweighs the impact. Starting today, you will no longer be able to create new listings for or make new offers on BSC NFTs. However, you will still be able to view, discover, and transfer BSC NFTs on our site. Wow, that's interesting. I would think that there was more of an ecosystem on BSC NFTs. All right, continuing. Fox journalist Eleanor Terrett broke news on the SEC is lodging an appeal in its ongoing case against Ripple for allegedly breaking security laws by offering XRP, which the SEC called an unregistered security. Judge Annalise Torres ruled that XRP, quote, is not necessarily a security on its face, and that the sale to retail customers via exchanges did not break security laws. And that, Cryptonauts, is the end of this week on Crypto Twitter. All right, let's move on to the next news, which we have. Oh, that's not that one. Here we go. Oh, yeah. SBF is back in the news once again. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know. I'm honestly tired of it, but at the same time, it's comical. So that's why I'm going to read it, because it's comical. And this guy is literally just mentally out there. He's insane. He has no idea what the heck he's talking about. Let's read the news. This is provided by Andrei Bengansky. Sam Bankman-Fried wants regular release from jail. Maybe blame lawyers in his defense. Wow. If FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried isn't allowed to leave jail 5 times a week. Oh my God. Hold on a second. I had to read that again. Oh, man. Okay, give me a second. Let me recollect myself. If FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried isn't allowed to leave jail 5 times a week, preparing for his criminal fraud trial in October will be unreasonably burdensome, his attorney argued on Friday, a trial where he could throw FTX attorney under the bus. Bankman-Fried is currently confined to a detention center in Brooklyn, arriving in handcuffs weeks after his bail was revoked on witness tampering concerns. It was a drastic shift from his parents' California home, where he had been on house arrest. Bankman-Fried has pleaded not guilty to a litany of criminal charges, including fraud of money laundering. That stems from his leadership as CEO of crypto exchange FTX before it collapsed last November. Restrictions on who can visit Bankman-Fried and what he can access violates his Sixth Amendment rights to review the evidence being used against him, his attorney claims. The twice-a-week schedule set at the Metropolitan Detention Center is untenable, his lawyer said, noting that those limits conflict with assurances from federal prosecutors that his access would be very liberal. The current plan is entirely inadequate given the extraordinarily voluminous discovery in this case, they said. Internet-enabled discovery review is the only viable way. Under Bankman-Fried's current setup, his lawyer said he has no hope of reviewing 750,000 Slack messages recently produced in his case. On top of that, Bankman-Fried's counsel has had to wait 2 to 3 hours for the FTX founder to be summoned on the 2 occasions they've gone to him, wasting valuable time. As a remedy, Bankman-Fried's lawyer requested their client have weekday access to a room at the Manhattan courthouse where his trial will take place, which would be set aside as a personal space for him to participate in preparing his legal defense. The accommodation is, quote, critical as Bankman-Fried's high-profile trial looms, his lawyer said. Bankman-Fried should be able to access over 4 terabytes of data gathered as part of the trial's discovery process. The proposed setup would allow him to share material via email and Google Drive, his attorney said. The request from Bankman-Fried's lawyer came as federal prosecutors sought clarity with a filing of their own on Friday, after Bankman-Fried's lawyers signaled on Thursday that they would be pursuing a so-called evidence of counsel defense. They have since refused to provide any other details, the prosecutor's office reports. By putting forth an advice of counsel defense, Bankman-Fried would essentially argue that he did not intend to break the law because a lawyer had previously assured him his actions at the helm of FTX were okay, per Bloomberg law. Doing so, however, effectively nullifies the attorney's client privacy privilege. According to federal prosecutors, Bankman-Fried's counsel has not disclosed which lawyer he consulted with as it relates to the defense, nor indicate on what aspects of the case the defendant purportedly received legal advice. Government attorney requested that the court ordered Bankman-Fried's counsel to expand on its advice of the counsel defense by Wednesday, or if Bankman-Fried's attorney decides not to comply, federal prosecutors ask that the tactics be precluded at trial. Wow, dude, this is getting really intense. First of all, SBF should not be messing around. He should know more or less the basic understandings of what it means to be under house arrest and not messing around, breaking the law. Like the judge was being really, really nice and saying, you know what, SBF will allow you to have home arrest. You stay there, but just stay off computers. Don't use anything that's connected to the internet. Okay, all right. And what did he decide to do? Connect to the internet. Okay. You know what? Don't talk to the media. What does it do? Talk to the media. Dude, you're messing it up. Stop. SBF. Are you dumb? Okay. And then start talking to people that part of the case. You don't do that. You start to mess with the evidence, right? So this guy is just everywhere. He has to be, locked up pretty much. In order for this case to continue, he was messing it up from all angles. Like, it's bad. So, yeah, just SBF, stay there. Just get this case over with and let people move on, okay? All right, let's move on to the next news. This is provided by Jason Nelson. North Korean hackers have stolen $200 million so far this year. And this, my friends, is a report. So let's go ahead and read the report. Although this year is not yet over, hackers linked to North Korea have made off with over $200 million in cryptocurrency in 2023, accounting for over 20% of all the stolen cryptocurrency in 2023, according to a report released on Friday by blockchain intelligence firms TRM Labs. The haul is part of a more than $2 billion stolen by cyber criminals in the last 5 years. Although it is shaping up to be another lucrative year for cyber criminals, TRM Labs said last year it was the most successful year for hackers to date, with over $800 million in cryptocurrency stolen. This was achieved by targeting DeFi protocols in three major attacks that targeted cross-chain bridges, including $625 million stolen from the Ronin bridge in March of that year. Quote, North Korean hackers use myriad techniques to launder stolen funds, from chain hopping to mixers, then quickly cash out through accounts at exchanges that typically have lower KYC AML controls in place, unquote. A TRM lab spokesperson told Decrypt in an email. Following OFAC's sanctioning of cryptocurrency mixing services Tornado Cash last year, TRM Labs have seen North Korea strongly favor Sinbad as the mixing service of choice. Hackers targeted Atomic Wallet user in June, stealing approximately $100 million in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, XRP, Stellar, Dogecoin, and Litecoin. TRM Labs said the thieves sent the looted Ethereum to new addresses they controlled with stolen wrapped Ether, swapped for wrapped Bitcoin, and exchanged for Bitcoin, and sent to mixing services to obfuscate the coins. Launched in 2018, the San Francisco-based TRM Labs team includes the former members of Interpol, the Australian Federal Police, the UK's National Crime Agency, IRS Criminal Investigations, FBI, and the US Secret Service. In May, TRM Labs reported a drop in hacks in the first quarter of 2023. The firm attributed this to sanctions on the Tornado Cash Ethereum mixer last August. At the time, the U.S. Treasury Department said the agency added the mixer to its specially designated national list due to criminals using the service to launder money. TRM Labs emphasizes the importance of robust cybersecurity, highlighting the benefits of hardware security modules for cryptographic key management, whitelisting addresses to limit funds transfers to trusted recipients, to secure offline storage for keys and pass phrases. Quote, one of the compelling arguments for the DeFi community is that we all have the ability to be our own bank. End quote. The TRM Lab spokesperson said, a challenge that comes with that freedom is that the individuals should shoulder much of the responsibility of safeguarding their assets. Other blockchains investigation companies, including Peck Shield, Chainalysis, Nansen, Elliptic, and CipherTrace. On Friday, Peck Shield said it had detected an ongoing attack on the Exactly protocol, a credit market on the Optimism network. Web3 antivirus company DeFi reported Exactly was hacked for 4,323.6 ETH, around $7.2 million. All right. Well, I mean, that is, I guess, one of the disadvantages about owning your own keys is that you have full responsibility of those coins. If you lose your keys or use a certain bridge or a DeFi protocol, it's not secure, not trusted, and you decide to use it. I mean, it's a lot of responsibility, especially in the crypto ecosystem where there's a lot of new projects coming out, and a lot of them could be scams. You just gotta trust the ones that are out there that people are using the most, I guess. It's tough. It's tough because I've been scammed, so I know how that works, dude. It's not fun. It's not fun. But good thing I only had a little bit of coins in that wallet. It wasn't much. It was just a few bucks. So I don't even know why it was even worth it to take those coins. It was just petty. It was more petty than anything. It is what it is. All right. Moving on to the last news of the day, which is this is actually a little older news. This happened earlier in the week, but it's worthy of talking about just because we've been waiting for something like this for a while. So here we go. This is written by Matt DeSalvo. Bitcoin Ethereum flash crash triggers $800 million in liquidations. Bitcoin continues its crash Thursday afternoon, shedding 7% of its value in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes! And briefly dipping below $26,000 in the process. And as Bitcoin went, so too did other leading cryptocurrencies, including Ethereum, with a cascade of liquidations topping $800 million to follow. The largest cryptocurrency by market cap is trading for $26,314 as of this writing. According to CoinGecko, nearly 10% dive for Bitcoin over the last 24 hours. It fell as low as $25,649 this afternoon, but has rebounded slightly since then. The price of Bitcoin hasn't been this low since the start of June. Bitcoin's dive Thursday followed word of China's sizable Evergrande Group property developer filing for Chapter 15 bankruptcy protection in New York. Around the same time, word began to spread about a Wall Street Journal report noting that Elon Musk's SpaceX wrote down the value of its Bitcoin holding by $373 million and sold an unspecified amount. The rest of the crypto market was in the red Thursday afternoon, Eastern Time too. Ethereum, the second largest digital asset by market cap, is down nearly 10% in the last day, trading hands for $1,640 as of this writing. It fell as low as $1,576 on Thursday afternoon per CoinGecko. Other cryptocurrencies like Ripple, Shiba Inu, and Litecoin are down at least 14% over the past day. All three had seen significant upward price movements in recent weeks. According to data from CoinGlass, the crashing prices across the board triggered a cascade of liquidations for over leveraged positions, with $801 million worth of liquidations tallied in the hour after the price started dropping. Bitcoin had recently been on the run after a surge of interest from institutional investors, including an application from BlackRock for a spot crypto exchange traded fund ETF. Helped propel the biggest and oldest digital asset to a yearly high above $31,000 per coin. But interest may be waning as the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission does not appear to be in a hurry to approve the long list of high-profile applications. Investors appear eager for a Bitcoin ETF, but regulators have been slow to approve one. Such an investment vehicle does not yet exist in the U.S. And Cryptonauts. Actually, let's go back to the price again of Bitcoin. What is it right now? Bitcoin is at $26,107. Ethereum is $1,678. All right, Cryptonauts. That's pretty much it. We're gonna wrap it up now. So I'd like you guys. You guys are awesome. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that follow button, and comments. I like you guys' comments. They are fun to read. So with that said, until next time, stack sats and hodl. Adios.